Family, welcome. It is Tuesday, July 20th. We got the echo coming in there from Facebook. Don't forget to go to Facebook right now, you guys, and share the live stream. And if you share it, you may win rewards like Andy. He got $50 in Bitcoin, that guy. So did Walter. And if you share it, you may win. So get in there and make sure you guys share that right now. Bitcoin, that stream. Just going to change the parameters here to the public so you guys can share it. There it is. So my Facebook wall changed up now, ready to roll. It is our business meeting. As always, daily, we get together, we discuss everything we need to get successful in the Bitcoin area. Andy Galloway is here tonight as my co-host with the most. I think Marcos will be in here in a minute, and also Uncle Walter will be showing up. You guys know them from some of our previous Zooms. You guys can throw in the chats where you're from as we wait a couple minutes here for some people to pile in. Andy, how are you doing today? How are you doing on a Tuesday, my man?
I'm incredible, Jan. I was going to say living the dream, but still, looking forward to living the dream. But yeah, nice. things are good. Things are good. The Bitcoin's coming in like clockwork. Loving it.
You look dapper today too. You look like you had a haircut and a shower.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to keep up appearances.
Vinny's here from New Zealand today. I don't know if you saw Vinny's video in the BitBooster playlist, but I got him to go in the server room and check it all out. He came all the way from New Zealand. He was so happy to be at the event. It was amazing. It was amazing. In fact, last on Sunday night, I went through a lot of the stuff from the event PDF, and I think we did a good enough job of that. Tonight, I've got the missing videos though that are you can't see them anywhere. So I'm gonna show you guys the videos tonight of all the videos that you. I'll do that probably for the rest of the week too, because we'll have new people coming in. We've got some exciting content, and then I'll be uploading those to YouTube tonight after tonight's call, because I just got bestowed with those 4 insider videos just now. So always things coming in the last minutes. You know how that is. I got your feedback, Andy. Sent that into headquarters. Did you get your social media posting reward there? Did that come through in your back office?
Yeah, the $50, absolutely. That was good. And
are you going to put that towards another booster? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I've done already.
There you go. That's what I thought, right? That's what I thought. Just put those funds back to work. Put those funds back to work, everybody. No sense leaving any funds in our wallets doing nothing, right? You guys know that by now. All right, I'm going to make Walter a co-host, and we're going to get started. For the brand new people on the call tonight, thank you all for coming. We do this business meeting every day, same time, same link, 6 days a week. Saturday's our day off. Got to have one day off. Otherwise, you got to take your wife on date night and do something in this world other than, Zooms. So definitely take a day off in this industry, but we keep the gas on full blast till October. We're here for you guys to send your people to us so we can educate them and present to them the product, the opportunity, the business model, and a lot of the cool things that have happened. We've got 4 months of experience now in the business with BitHarvest and the product and Bitcoin accumulation. And so we've got lots and lots to talk about. We could actually be on Zooms for a full 8 hours if Andy wanted us to, but he's a bit of a stickler. So he's trying to cap it around a couple hours a day, and I don't blame him. We're busy. Walter, welcome. I see you on there. How are you? How's your day? Chime in when you have a minute.
Hey, Walter, good to see you.
He's getting set up in there. I can see him getting his headphones ready.
Yeah, Walter's got nothing to say. That's not like him.
He's always got something to say. Bitcoin's down a little bit today. I don't know if you noticed. That's okay though. It's okay. We're gonna be fine. Okay, I want to show you guys the first video right now. Is this one? So I've got
John, you say about the price of Bitcoin down today. It's surprising how many people I talk to who worry because Bitcoin goes down, against the US dollar, just by a couple of dollars, and they think that's going to affect the long-term outcome. And I'm just saying, open your brain a little bit, because at some point, the Bitcoin's going to be, get to 100,000, 500,000, a million. And it doesn't matter if it takes 4 years or 4 years and 3 months or 4 years and 6 months. It doesn't matter when it gets there. It's going to get there. And they say, oh, but it's down, $10, $20 today. And it's, that short-term thinking will keep people locked in panic mode. Afraid to act, afraid, when do I get in? When do I get out? Just get on the train. The train's moving. Get on the train. If you want to go somewhere, then you got to get on the train.
Listen to Andy, folks. He's been in Bitcoin for years. I would say that everybody that is in our family working with BitHarvest and BitBooster owners so far are Bitcoin enthusiasts. And I would also say the new people that will join with us in our company will become Bitcoin enthusiasts. They will learn what we've learned, and that everyone is broke with the standard monetary system they're living inside. Everyone's chasing and debts and all this kind of stuff they're doing. And having Bitcoin in your life as a second highway is the best decision of your life. It's going to, give you a balance in your financial fitness. It's going to give you long-term longevity in your family legacy. It's going to pave the way to your future retirement. And it's also going to be something that you can skim off of over time, pay your bills, and it will still be a growing economy, and you're still going to be growing along with it. So Bitcoin's very powerful in everyone's life once they embrace like we have. And we're going to teach you all about that tonight. Go ahead, Andy. Did you have something to say?
Sorry, no, John. I was just thanking somebody for bringing me some coffee.
Oh, good. Okay, well, I've got 4 brand new videos, and I've been thinking about, okay, how do I launch the videos? So I think we'll sprinkle them throughout the call, and then maybe at the end, I'll play them all just to finish the call so that we have them on record, and we have them on YouTube. So here we go. Let's watch the first one. This is a BitHarvest network, and this is really cool. Have a listen and buckle up. Seatbelts, popcorn. Let's learn, family. Today is a coaching, learning, education center session. So phase 1, we'll go through some videos. Phase 2, we'll learn a little deeper about Bitcoin and the mining industry. Phase 3, we'll go through the marketing documents and the spreadsheet on why we're here and how we all get to make money together. And then phase 4, we will end the live stream and move into the back office, look around. Okay, so here we go. Let's grow, family. That video is all 5 phases of the company's upcoming developments. And that video will be available on YouTube after tonight's call. And you guys will have that on the BitBooster playlist. And it will give you a link in the chat room. And if anyone's listening later, you guys can find that on our BitBooster playlist. That video identifies the 5 phases of company growth well past the 2030 year. And those are the areas that we will all be growing into.
In every corner of the globe, BitHarvest is shaping the future of blockchain. As a leader in blockchain technology, we continuously innovate and set industry trends. In 2024, we will continue to move forward, leaving our footprints worldwide. In May, we travel to Dubai to showcase our latest technologies and solutions. Next, we will continue our global journey, connecting locally and inspiring innovation. In August, we will land in Japan for WebEx 2024, collaborating with partners in the Asian market. In September, we will be in Singapore for Token 2049, laying a solid foundation and creating future opportunities. In October, we will be in Dubai for Blockchain Life, showcasing our technology and deepening our influence in the Middle Eastern market. In every city, at every expo, BitHarvest will showcase the most cutting-edge technology advancing the development of the blockchain industry alongside global partners. This is our era. This is our mission. BitHarvest will lead the future with innovation, ignite hope with passion, and embark on a glorious journey together with BitHarvest.
What do you think of that, Mr. Galloway?
Exciting.
I love that video.
Massively exciting, because it's just an example, or you can just see that the company has got a real commitment to blockchain. It's not hiding away in somebody hiding away in their mum's basement pretending to be a company. These people are out there moving and shaking the most technological industry there is right now. So they're just out there making it happen. It's great to be partnered with them. A company like that.
Simple, secure, accessible. The MasterCard debit card that turns your crypto to everyday purchases. Easy to set up. Fund your card with ease. Buy coffee with crypto. Sign up for gym membership with crypto. Buy air tickets with crypto. Spend in over 200 countries around the globe. The BitHarvest card. Your #1 crypto card.
Excellent.
You like it? How's that one?
Gotta like that.
I like that a lot.
Okay, and this is for all the high-achieving networking animals on our team. We're taking everybody for a 5-star luxury escape in October to Boracay, Philippines. And I'm not sure I say it right, but it's Boracay. Go. That rounds out the videos from the presentation. Now we'll get into phase 2, and we will talk to you guys about Bitcoin a little bit and educate all the new people on tonight's call. So the videos we showed you are our company called BitHarvest, and we are a Bitcoin financial service management company. We do a lot of interesting things in the Bitcoin mining sector. We have a product called the BitBooster, and we sell that, and now we own that, and that is an income-producing asset that produces Bitcoins every day. And through that, we are all building our future wealth and current wealth and daily wealth, and it's moving along really well. The whole thing hinges on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is at the root of everything we do. So in a sense, we are all representatives of Bitcoin. And so what is Bitcoin? We need to know what that is if we're going to go out there and represent it, be attached to it, have a company that works with it, have a product that makes it. So what is Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin came out in 2009, and Bitcoin was the very first internet economy. And you know that the internet economy is what? The largest economy in the world. And Bitcoin is the money of that. It's that simple. If it's the US of A, then they have the US dollar. And if it's the UK, they have the British pound. And whatever country has whatever economy. But now we have the internet economy, and it's way bigger than a country, and it's way bigger than a continent, and it stitches the whole world together with, this magical fiber optic tape, and everyone's glued together on their phones and their internet, and us today in the office on Zoom. It's all stitched together on the internet, and the internet has become the largest economy in the world. Now, the cryptocurrency Bitcoin is the only decentralized, safe, and secure highway for finance. You can save into it safely. You can buy it and hold it like digital bars of gold. You can invest in it like digital real estate. You're safe here. Bitcoin is #1, and it's the only one. Now, Bitcoin is also running on the blockchain, and why that's so special, the blockchain is a software that is non-tamperable. So you cannot tamper the blockchain. It is what it is, and it's written online every day with social proof. So we'll show you guys some of that in a minute. But the point is, everyone can trust the blockchain, everyone can trust Bitcoin, and everyone can trust that if you continue to attach yourselves to Bitcoin, you will build wealth and get wealthier along the journey. I'm an individual that's proof, and he's another one. And I would say there are millions and millions of people on planet Earth so far, not that many though, but so far, that have embraced Bitcoin and its wealth creating mechanism. So again, very healthy to get wealthy with Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is the only one in the crypto industry that's the real coin, the real decentralized power. We've all been, I would say, dazzled and danced around with all these other coins and ideas. None of them bad or good. Some of them have good actors, bad actors. But the point is every other coin is a copycat of Bitcoin, trying to get, the funds in their house, where we should just be focusing on Bitcoin and continually growing with that economy. Bitcoin is a big economy. Right now, we've just transacted $1.8 billion, 1.08 billion in the last minute or two. So I've always told you guys this is about $1 billion an hour of flow through of transactions. And here we have $1 billion on the screen for the first time, Andy. So we've done 3,000 transactions in the last couple minutes, and we've got another 143 transactions coming through. Today, Bitcoin is worth, on July 23rd, 66,000 and change, 66,000 US dollars value. And we've just transacted over 1 billion Bitcoins. What's the point? Well, we're hyper-focused on the transactions. We all make money here at BitHarvest with our BitBooster product, and that's the point. The transactions go on no matter what. This is not trading, arbitrage, bots, this, that, and the next. This is just flat out the economy of Bitcoin moving on the internet, and we're making money off those transactions. And it couldn't be a better position in the whole wide world than this. Bitcoin will be transacting forever. Yeah, I said it, forever. And the mining of Bitcoin will go on for another 120 years, 120 years. So if we can, count on that, which we can, and we know their block is changing now, we're going to get another tool. Now we're 281 million in the last 2 minutes. And as Bitcoin continues to transact, we will continue to make money. And that's the bottom line. Would you like to make money in Bitcoin? If the answer is yes, then we've got the best mechanism, vehicle, and highway, many ways to describe it, but we've got the best here. Now, Bitcoin is done on the internet, and the transactions are controlled by this machine right here. This is called a Bitcoin mining machine. And we've got funny terms for the average people out there. They don't quite understand what's going on. We're not actually getting a pitchfork and going out in the dirt and, doing this all day. This is done in a warehouse on shelves, and these circuit board machines here are transacting and processing transactions and jobs and workflow all day long. They stay plugged into the internet and they just do work. Just think of them all each as one person working every day on just multitudes of transactions, okay? And so this is the factory of Riot Minds, and this is what a Bitcoin mining factory looks like. And they're factories. They literally are factories, and they produce Bitcoins, and that's where they come from. So all the Bitcoins that are in the world and in the market and out there circulating have all come from the Bitcoin mining situation. And this is a situation. It's a big one. It's bazillions of dollars, and we have a lot of electronics on the shelf, and we use a lot of electricity to power the situation. Now, all those miners on the shelf are a muscle. They're working hard every day, 24 hours a day. They're the muscle. So jobs are coming in and they're cranking out the transactions and they're making Bitcoins. There's a Bitcoin reward for every transaction that's completed. Now, a lot of people want to tell someone how it works. And the way you tell them, it's just like an ATM machine. You go to the ATM, you take out $100, you get a fee there. That fee is the transactional fee that someone's making money off you taking out the $100. We all know that, right? And so similar here, you're going to transact Bitcoin. Jan's going to send Andy Bitcoin. There's a fee. And that's the incremental income that comes from the Bitcoin network. So very, very easy to explain to people. Now, when the Bitcoin's done being made, they've got a pile of it and they take a dump of it to the Via BTC pool. Now, the pool, in layman's terms, becomes the wholesaler in the situation. So these guys wholesale Bitcoins. See, you've got manufacturing of Bitcoins and you've got wholesaling of Bitcoins. A lot of people don't know this is how it works. Now, we get our Bitcoins here at Via BTC, and it can all be tracked on the blockchain. Why does that matter? Well, couple things. The first thing is our Bitcoins at BitHarvest are virgin Bitcoins. They've never been sold on the market. They've never been out there. They're yours. It's again, similar to gold coming out of the ground, and they hand Andy a fresh bar, and no one's ever touched that. The banksters never sold it. The jewelry shops never had it. Andy gets the fresh gold right out of the ground. And that matters. That really does matter because it makes it legit and 100% real. Now, who are the retailers of this digital gold? Well, that would be Binance, Kraken, KuCoin, Cash App, Crypto.com. There are thousands and thousands thousands and thousands of different vendors of cryptocurrency out there, and they are all buying wholesale. Just like you buy clothes retail, they've bought them wholesale. They were manufactured somewhere in Asia in a factory, and they end up in your retail mall. It's the same concept here, ladies and gentlemen. We are manufacturing Bitcoins from the transactional completions. We're dumping them to the pool, and then they're wholesaling them so we can recoup the funds at the mining level. And then the retailers are out there retailing them, and people buying the cryptos on their credit card. They're trading for them with other cryptos. They're sending wire transfers to get them. Some people have their apps all streamlined, and others we're going to teach you what apps to get if you don't know as well. Let's get back to Via BTC. So this is the blockchain, and this is where we get our verified transactions and withdrawals from. Let's have a look at the video here, and you guys can see this verifying on the blockchain.
ID. Verify the date. It was received on March 14th, 2024 at 17 hours 27 minutes and 55 seconds. Note the block height as 834644. Then, scroll down to see that our address, BC1P30, received 0.001 BTC. Next, click on the sender address, 3MPFY, which is the BitHarvest cold wallet. Scroll down again to identify the source of the BTC input. Click on the sender address, BC1QKG, which is also a BitHarvest cold wallet, having sent 0.499 BTC. Continue scrolling down, then click on the sender address, BC1Q4LM, which sent 0.5 BTC. This is identified as the mining pool wallet. By scrolling further, you can verify the input is from Via BTC, the mining pool company. That's it. You have learned how to successfully verify that your BTC income is the output from Via BTC, the mining pool company.
All right.
So you're already using.
So you guys can see that now that we are getting the Bitcoins directly from the mining pool company, and that is exactly the situation you want to be in. Now, many of the shams out there are not sending the people any kind of crypto in this world, and a lot of the shams want to take your Bitcoins into their tokens and coins, but you'll find funny fact that you can't get Bitcoin back once you do that. So we really, really want you guys to stay close with us and build your Bitcoin wealth with us, and realize that most of this other stuff is all designed, again, to take your Bitcoin their way, but you can't go back, on the Bitcoin highway back to you. So it's a loss. And we just want you guys to identify that in most cases. Now, don't get me wrong. There's been a lot of, upswings and a lot of things, but it's a bit of a gamble too, right? So if you want to stay slow and steady and win the race, Bitcoin is the best place. It's hands down the winner. And we've got multiple videos and multiple people out there in the world showcasing that and teaching you guys that. So then the magic question comes to play is, how do we get involved with this amazing product that you've shown us, Jan? And we'd all like to make Bitcoins along with you. Well, the answer is simple. It takes $100 to start, and you will get a shared position in our product called the BitBooster. And the BitBooster is built to last. It comes with a 5-year warranty. It is something that you purchase online with USDT from the link of anyone that has shared the video with you or one of us. Once you get your booster started, you have a passive income machine running, and it's producing Bitcoins every single day. And you've got two options. You can come in at a lower budget of $100 to $900 on a shared position, or you can come in at a full position for $1,000 and own your booster. Now, this is an ownership opportunity. You are becoming an owner. You are an owner of an income-producing asset that produces Bitcoins from the mining industry. Now, that's something that you're going to have to wrap your head around. Not that many people still are predispositioned to buying something that actually puts value in their pockets. We're buying iPhones and all kinds of gadgets, and it just takes our money. In this case, we're buying this gadget and it is putting money in our pockets, you see? So it's interesting, right? And so the point here is you buy a booster and it starts to work and it gets rolling. And at the end of the day, every day, you're going to have what's called mining profit. And mining profit is amazing. This is 2024 and it's about time, right? And he said, we've all wanted this in our portfolio for years. And hey, it takes time for the brilliant people on the blockchain to do their work. And 2024, we have a pioneering, innovative, one-of product released to the world, and we get to take advantage and capitalize together as a family on the mining profits from Bitcoin. And guess what? We get to be part of what's called the digital gold rush. Now, there's profit here, right? Every single day, our booster is boosting the situation with the mining farms that I showed you. The mining machine that I showed you is the muscle, and the BitBooster is the brains. It's got software on here, which is the secret sauce, and that software is actually managing things. And that's all we need to know. It's managing things that make more efficiency, and that more efficiency creates more profits for everybody involved. So if I'm a booster owner, and my booster is the brains, and it goes to work 24 hours a day, and it's managing things while I'm sleeping and I'm working on other things, and then at the end of the day, I've got income from that management. Hey, who would disagree with that happiness? That's the happy spot right there. That's the happy spot in life. We've got income producing assets working for us while we're busy doing other things. And that's what electronics, technology, the blockchain, crypto, that's what it was all about. And here we are today in 2024 with a solid solution. So the company makes 10% of the innovation and profits from this product. The mining farm partner that I showed you that has high electricity costs, they make 60% of the situation. And we, that's you, that's me, that's us, the whole family of marketers, we get 30% of that pie chart. Now, this is an overall company pie chart, overall business plan, and this is what the overall looks like. Now, this pie chart is misleading in the sense that it's bazillions of dollars in the long run. It's bazillions and bazillions of dollars. And we showed the slides on Sunday's call, and we've already pulled out over 10 Bitcoins from the network. So if we took 10 Bitcoins, that means 30% of those 10 Bitcoins so far came to us, the marketers. That means of 10, that's 3 Bitcoins for us. That means 1 Bitcoin was made by the company, and 6 Bitcoins of profit additional went back to our mining farm partners. So you take 10 Bitcoins and split it up by the percentages, and it's easy to see what we've made here together. And it is that. We've tracked the numbers, and it really is working. It's amazing. It really is amazing. So let's take you to the video now and show you guys the video of Marcos unplugging and plugging in his booster and seeing exactly how it works in the situation. You guys will see the serial number on each device. You'll see the mining farm booster room here at headquarters, and you'll get a taste of what's going on. And some of you have never been able to get to the headquarters yet, so you guys can see what Marcos got to learn, and then you can get there one day too, and we hope to see you there.
Hey there, this is Marcos Caleb here. I come from the United States and the UK, and I'm here today with the CMO, Ronnie, and I'm telling you guys he's going to share some amazing things exactly about how the BitBooster works. Yes. And he's going to show the BitBooster plugged in, and it's mining, and it's working. He's going to show where my BitBooster is plugged in. So, Ronnie, nice to be with you here. Let's rock it.
Sure, no problem. Sure, yeah. So now I will stand in the BitHarvest HQ, the BitBooster server room. I will show you. You will see anything? Nothing, right? I let you know the magic. 1,
watch this.
2, 3.
Woo! Look at that! Isn't that amazing? Look at that.
So why is this? I will tell you. This is the booster linked with the mining farm. You will see all the data is a hash rate is a running. Yeah, because the BitBooster cannot directly mining the Bitcoin. It must got the mining farm can work as well. Yeah. So where the booster? Yeah, come on, bro.
This is real mining, folks. It's got all the IP addresses of all the different server farms and boosters. It's amazing. Guys, come on in here. Yeah. Check it out. Isn't this amazing? Look at this. Look at this beautiful, amazing room here. This is where we have the BitBoosters plugged in, and we're going to check them out, see for ourselves that they're actually working. And so we can verify them right on the block. We can verify them right in the back office that you see that your BitBooster is plugged in. So, Ronnie?
Yes, can, no problem, bro.
All right,
so everybody, when you purchase the booster, we plug in our server room. And this server room is the first server room. We got the second server room and the third server room. Yeah, come. I will show you. And all the booster is plugged in. One box got the 20 piece of the booster. You will see
that.
A lot.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah. So in this account, you will see, okay, do you know the booster number? Do you know, right? You press the booster, this button, and you scroll down, you will see, yes.
There we go.
Yeah, you will see the booster number.
Right there, guys.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yes.
The BitBooster number.
Now, important, you come to this server room, you must know what happened, the booster is working. You must see the ID when you log in is active.
Yes,
If let's say your booster inactive, means you cannot get Bitcoin.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It has to be plugged in so that it can be boosting the mining operations on the server farms so that the mining operations will work and then you can grow your Bitcoins. Your Bitcoins will continue to come in as long as those things are plugged in and working for you 24/7, like a boss.
Yes. So, is it your booster got linked with the mining farm? You will see this booster, if let's say I plug off, immediately you will see inactive. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we refresh. What's happened? Now it's inactive already.
Yep, inactive. You see it? He's got it
Mr.
unplugged.
Marco.
Unplugged.
Can you help me to see this booster? What's the number?
Yep, there it is.
It's a 00001, right? I will scroll down.
There we go.
Is it the same, the booster number?
Yes, it is. Exactly the same
Yeah.
number. Exactly. BMB, yep, 7000001. Exactly
Yeah.
the same number.
If let's say you see your ID when you log in, you will see inactive. Oh, immediately call our customer service to check your booster, right? Okay.
Exactly. So
Now
watch him plug it in.
plug it in. 1, 2, 3. Okay, refresh. Oi, immediately
Active. Woohoo.
activate your booster.
It's active again, so it's mining.
Yes. Now you can accumulate your BTC, right? Your asset. Okay.
So as you guys can see, we are mining with these BitBoosters, and I'm telling you, this is one of the greatest opportunities we have ever experienced in our lifetime. I'm telling you guys, get involved, get on board, because BitHarvest is the future. We can get these bit miners, these BitBoosters plugged in, mining for you daily Bitcoins. All right, over and out. I'll see you guys at the top.
See you at the top.
Ooh, love that video.
Too many losing
You guys
tips.
can see how that looks. So Bitcoin price and estimated profit simulation. So you saw Marcos in the server room. You guys saw the booster plugged in. You saw the inactive. You've seen the active. You've seen the serial number. It all comes with a 5-year warranty. And the point is that machine that you see there is just working nonstop. And it's working on improving efficiencies and helping the Bitcoin network actually achieve greater outputs. And for that, we're receiving that reward every single day in Bitcoin, and we're sharing that amongst our members. And the booster is almost like a share of the Bitcoin that's coming in. It really is like a share and our piece. You know, and that every booster that you have is you get that piece for everyone kind of thing. And it gets equally and evenly distributed. Now, the best thing about this business is that we don't have to worry about the price of Bitcoin. We're always making income. Now, Bitcoin's going up and down and up and down, and it's going to do whatever it does. And that's what we want it to do. Just like Andy said earlier, it's got a rhythm and a rotation, and it's going to have a higher amount of money and accumulation. We just have to wait for it to do its thing. It's like a ship coming to the shore. We have to wait till it gets here, you know, but on the way, it's going to, you know, go up and down with the waves, and we're going to ride the waves with it. Now we've got Bitcoin coming in at 50K. We're going to make this much. If Bitcoin's 60K, we're going to make this much. If Bitcoin's 80K, we're going to make more. And if Bitcoin goes to 100K, which we know it will, we're going to make more. So the best position we're in is the making more position. So as Bitcoin continues to rise, so will the transaction fees, so will the amount of Bitcoin we mine together with our partner, and so will be the amount of Bitcoin that we distribute to all of our BitBooster partners, right? BitBooster owners. So everybody's making Bitcoin every day in a solid cash flow positive situation that won't stop for another 120 years. So again, what does that say? This is a long-term play, and everybody's really, really happy here. The process is simple. I showed you the video of Marcos's booster. So what happens is you log in, you get your link from someone that invites you, you buy your booster, you deposit USDT first, then you move some of that funds, 90% of that to your purchase wallet, and then you go to the buy booster page and you purchase your booster. It's 3 easy steps. Now the booster is automatically hosted at headquarters for you, and you saw the room there, and we've actually got secondary warehousing is already in effect as well. And then we've got the device now activated within 24 hours, and Andy's been checking, and lately it's been kicking on within a few hours. And so the device is now mining for you. And on day 3, you're going to log in as a property manager of your income producing assets. And you are going to see your Bitcoin earnings there, and you can withdraw it. You can actually withdraw from BitHarvest back office every single day if you have the funds there to do so, obviously, right? So there's just a little minimums in some of the areas, $10, things like that. But if the funds are there, hey, you can withdraw them every single day for cash flow for you, right? And so we'll get into the incomes and stuff in a second, but the most important part is that everybody here is making money together, and the machines are in a formation of togetherness, and it's strength in numbers. So the more machines that we have out here with all of the BitBooster owners, the more impact we can make on the Bitcoin network, and the more Bitcoins in general we can bring in together as a team and a family, and then distribute all of those winnings amongst all of us. And it's a real system that is working really, really well over the last 4 months since we opened in March. Everybody is really, really happy. Then we get into the part called the marketing plan. And the marketing plan is here because we want to go out there and we want to share this experience and share this product with others. Now, the company's smart. I'm going to say that a lot tonight. The company is smart. They've come out with an innovative, pioneering product, and they said, hey, how can we get this to the world and build community fastest? And they said, well, it's obvious. Affiliate marketing is going to get the product out around the world and build the biggest community as quick as possible with everybody involved. So how are we going to make sure everyone's happy? Well, we got to give everybody rewards, right? And so first off, the booster is passive income every day with your eyes closed. So that's the easiest reward ever. And then beyond that, referring it has to have a reward system attached to that. So let's go take a look at the system they put together. Now, this is called a uni-level plan, and uni-level is really simple to understand, simple to explain, and I would say it's simple to do, right? It just is. It's not that difficult, right? Once you know exactly what you're doing. So everyone comes in and buys a booster, and they are a customer, okay? And you become a customer. Everyone experiences the customer experience, and you see your Bitcoins flowing into your back office, like I said, on day 3 onward. And that's probably the best experience anyone's ever had in the crypto industry, because we've got a real product making real Bitcoins for everybody involved. And now you're pleasantly happy, you're going to tell other people. And for doing that, you're going to go out there and get a commission in referral income. And so the company's going to reward you with referral income for going out there and spreading the good word about our product that you're enjoying, that we're all enjoying. Then, as you have more machines that you've got people powered up with, you're going to make what's called a ranking income, and that ranking income will help you make an additional income from all of the machines that are in operation that have been connected to you, okay, and your efforts. So again, really, really fair plan, really, really simple plan. All you have to do is go out there and become one of the best inviters to the Zoom calls and one of the best referrers of your time. So you can pick your own situation, you can be your own motivated person, and you can go out there and you can capitalize on what we have here, okay? Now you're going to move up to 1 star, right? Now you're going to take the business of affiliate marketing seriously, and you're going to go out there and become a 1 star. So now you're going to have 10 boosters in your network, and you're going to make 10% of those boosters. So that's great. You're going to make 10% of 10 boosters out there, and it starts to add up in your back office, and you're happy. You're going to make $100 for every booster that you're selling at the 1 star level. Then you'll move up to 2 stars, and you'll have 80 boosters in your community, and you'll have 15% of those 80 boosters coming in for income, and you'll be making $125 for every machine that you're selling out there, and people are buying. I would say they're buying. You're not so much selling. You're more like a marketer, and you're getting that referral income. People are buying these like hotcakes. Andy will tell you, many people will tell you, it's not really a sales job of any kind. It's more educational and supportive, and people will buy, more boosters and have more assets on their own. which is great. 3 stars, you're going to have 250 boosters in your community now. And of those 250 machines, you're making 20% of those. So again, the income keeps rising, the amount of community keeps rising, the plan keeps growing, and you're moving up what we call the ranks. And here you're going to make 150 at 3-star for every booster you sell in USDT. So 150, 150, 150. You sell 10, you make 1,500 in USDT. Okay. Now you move up to the 4-star level. Here you're going to have 800 boosters. You're going to have 25% of those 800 boosters in operation coming to you. And let me say, this is when it gets to the big networking level. So 4, 5, and 6 are big networkers, and 1, 2, 3 are small networkers. And in the networking world, there's only 2 sizes, small and big, and that's it. And so people will challenge the ranks like Marcos and others, and you're going to have 800 boosters at the 4-star level, which he's got more than that now. 25% of those machines coming in every day, excuse me, and 175 per booster you're making in USDT, which is awesome. At the 5-star level, you'll have 2,500 boosters in your team, in your community, and you'll be making 28% of those, and you'll be making 20% of the booster, every one that is bought, and that's 200, 200. You sell 5, that's 1,000. You sell 5, that's 1,000. And then 6-star level gets up there. We're going to have 8,000 boosters in your community, which many of us are going to reach that level, as you know. We've got 30% of the machines coming in at this level, and then 22.5. So that's $225 per machine in USDT. Now that's almost 1,000 for every 4 that you're selling. It's 900, 900, 900 every 4 that you're selling. So 4, 4, 4, and that's almost 1,000, 1,000, 1,000 like that. So it gets really lucrative and really powerful, and you're making a lot of income here on this marketing plan. Now, Andy, are you still with us? You can explain the same rank income if you like, and let everyone know why you like the system and the fair plan.
Yeah, sure. Well, I like pretty much everything about this marketing plan, and just want to remind people this is nothing to do with your passive income. This is a marketing plan for your team building efforts. Your passive income, you're already getting that before we ever get to this slide. There's a lot of ways of creating a compensation plan, and if you're not careful, you can actually cause people to become a victim of their own success. So in this situation, it could be that if you paid a differential bonus, which that's basically what this system is, you're paid the difference between your level and the level of the people just below you. Okay, so you're paid the difference between what you're doing and what they're doing. When they get to the same level as you, there's no differential. So all of a sudden, you've gone from receiving a commission for the work you did with that group of people to receiving nothing for all that effort. And the company's already foreseen that, and what they've done is introduced this same ranking income. So what that means is that there's 10% of the earnings of that whole group put aside just to pay you for when your leader and you are on the same level. So whatever differential there was before they hit the same rank as you, that's all out the window. You get 10% of whatever volume that group is bringing in every single month. You get 10%, and I think that's a great thing because it allows you to keep focusing on the main thing, which is helping other people succeed. You don't suddenly start resenting your leaders for being on the same level as you. You know, your focus up until then has been helping people. So now your focus can still be on helping people succeed. So that's a tremendous way of doing it.
There you go, folks. Andy always sums it up. So bottom line is all we have to do is go out there and become really good at referring, putting the link on Facebook, sending it in text messages, and getting people to the Zoom calls. We would tell you both that it's most important to get people to come to the Zooms on a daily basis. We do them every day from the company to support all of the teams around the world. And you can also watch the replays on YouTube in various languages as well. They have multilingual subtitles on YouTube. So every single country in the world has their language on there. So there's no excuse for any of us to not be able to engage culturally around the world with our friends, our family out there, and empowering them with the economy of making Bitcoins every day. Now, there's people that don't want to do the active. That's fine. They can do the passive side. We have 2 kinds of customers here, passive and active. And in the active side, that would be the networking. We have the small networker and the big networker. So really, we have a chair for everybody. We have a home for everybody around the world that wants to make Bitcoins with us. We've got the passive people, the small networkers, and the big networkers. Small networkers are going to try it, and they're going to come in at the $100 range, get a shared booster, and build a business. The big networkers are going to come in, buy a booster or more, and start their business and challenge the ranks to the 6-star level, like myself and Andy and many others on the call. So you see, you have to identify who your customer is in this industry, in this business. And once you identify and find what share of the 1, 2, 3 that they fit, then you can go and help them grow with us in this business model. So it's really, really exciting, really, really simple, and really, really easy to execute. Everybody's making streams of income. It's like music streams, right? It's coming in every day. So you're making that passive stream every single day of Bitcoin, and that's stream number 1. And everybody loves that, and they want more of it. It's funny how sticky that is. The second stream of income is that team rank income. So the more ranks you go up, it unlocks more income and more availability of income based on more machines in the community. And then number 3, the same rank income that Andy shows us, the 10%, that's also streaming in your back office, and that's growing exponentially day by day by day. All of the figures are growing and growing and growing. And then the fourth stream of income is your, buys of boosters, sales of boosters. These boosters are being bought and sold out there, and they keep growing, and the sales keep growing, and you're getting USDT every single time boosters are being bought out there in your network. And that's impressive too. So you've got cash flow coming in daily in USDT, and you can withdraw this. And this business is powerful. You can start on a Monday, and technically you could pay your mortgage off by a Friday because or pay your mortgage for the month by Friday because you have this income that you've built day by day, and you're receiving it in USDT. And of course you can withdraw it every day, even if you wanted to, right? And so you got 4 streams of income in this business model coming in if you want them. And this is really a business, when we said it before, you need to want this. And if you want this, everything is here for you. Everything is here for you. We've got some of the best people in the industry here. We've got the only and the most innovative product in the crypto industry here. Real, legit, social proof, expos. You guys have seen so much already in so many short months, but we have a product here that is revolutionizing the Bitcoin mining industry. And later in life, we're going to have a 5th income stream. We're going to be mining a dual mining situation in the future once we get our numbers of boosters into the network higher and higher. And we'll be bringing in a 5th income for everyone in BTH, and you'll be able to swap that into USDT and withdraw that, of course. So there's a 5th additional income that everyone will receive, and we will be very, very happy in the future as we get larger and larger with our impact in the Bitcoin network. And that's the point. We're going places, we're progressing, and it's not going to happen in one day or 1 week. This business model is long-term, and you have to put your long-term boots on when you come to BitHarvest and grow with us organically over time. And the best part about it is we're all making daily income every single day. So as we grow, we're making income. So it's always there, supportive, financially supportive growth is what we call that. All right, now we make a spreadsheet. Why? Why we make a spreadsheet? Well, there's about 14 or 20 something slides after that one that takes you down a rabbit hole and makes your brain spaghetti trying to figure out the numbers on what this stuff does. So Andy and I sat down and we said, okay, let's make a spreadsheet for everybody and show them what we need to know. And the first thing is, are the people with us going to make income? And if the answer to that is yes, well, that's the most important thing. The second question is are we going to make income being networkers and things like that? And the answer is also yes. Are we going to make this much passively? Like if people don't want to be active and they still want to do bit boosters with us, how much can they make and what can we tell them, right? And so we need to figure all these things out and make sure it works. And then we need to take the marketing plan that they put in the PDF document and put it through the spreadsheet and see what that looks like over 5 years, right? So the booster comes with a 5-year warranty. We want to do this for 5 years plus. The market's shifting and there's big goals and big achievements and big accolades all surfacing in the 5-year window. So all of it makes sense to look at this as a 5-year forecast and see where we're going to take it, hence the long-term drive of the business opportunity. So one booster equals 200K in 5 years. So we come in at $1,000 and we are now an owner of an income producing asset. This robot works 24/7. And now we're looking at a $200,000 outcome in 5 years. Andy, what is the number on that? Is that 200x on a 5-year spend?
Yeah, exactly. 200x.
And keep in mind, this is guesstimation, right? But we're damn close. And we're doing this for everyone so that they can visualize and they can see that it's worth it like we did. How do you see that it's worth it? Well, you have to do stuff like this. Let's be honest. This is how you see it, right? And so if I tell everyone, hey, you spend 1K on a machine and you make 200K, everyone's going to be happy with that. Everyone's going to say, hey, I want 5. So what does 5 make? Well, you take that 200K times 5 and you find out real fast if 5 is $1 million. And how many people want $1 million in their life and their future and their dreams, TV shows? Everyone sold that idea to everybody. Well, here, without any fake sauce, you can make $1 million in 5 years with 5 boosters. So it's 5K today. Get them plugged in, get them running. And as a passive income earner, you're going to make $1 million in 5 years with us. Awesome, right? So now we can go to 10 boosters and it's just double that, 2 million in 5 years, right? Then we can go to 20 boosters and it's double that. And we can make 4 million in 5 years. And then we can go to 42 boosters like me and we can make 8 million in 5 years. 8 million in 5 years already at how many boosters I have. Then we can go to 75 boosters. Some of the guys in the event had 75. There you go, 14 million in 5 years. Then we can be Super Mario. He bought 100 on our team. So 100 boosters is almost 20 million in 5 years. So Super Mario comes to the office. We get him to headquarters. He buys 100 boosters after his half an hour look, see, feel, touch thing like you saw in Marco's video. He's very confident with everything like myself and many others. And he buys 100K worth of boosters on the spot. Now, I wish I was him at the time. So does Andy. The guy's smart. He went in there, he saw the opportunity, and then boom, he took advantage of it. So he's making almost 20 million in the next 5 years. So that's all great. He's making, she's making, you're making, we're making, and that's all individual and that's all passive. And this is exactly why we're here. This is powerful numbers, powerful income, and this is amazing results, all based on a machine that doesn't stop working for you. So again, Andy says it many times, this is a no-brainer. Now, let me switch gears away from us, me, and let's switch it over to us. So we know that Marcos is going to go to the 6-star level, and we know in the marketing plan that's 8,000 boosters. So that's our community is going to look like 8,000 of us. And so 8,000 of us is looking at $1.5 billion of Bitcoin, $1.5 billion of Bitcoin that we'll all be sharing with our boosters, because it's like a share, right, of the Bitcoins. We'll all be sharing with our boosters over the next 5 years. Andy, when we first started the spreadsheet, I was hyper-focused on you, and I. And then you saw me switch gears at the end here. This is new to us. And this is the most proud thing I think we've discovered is that we're going to 6-star. This is a marketing business, but the 8,000 members is sharing in 1.5 billion of Bitcoins togetherness, right? And have you seen this before in any business we've done? I don't think so, right? Not this kind of income.
No, certainly not this size of income. And this is a really graphical representation of the fact that this is a community. It's not just about what each individual leader can do. It's a great way of saying, look at the number of people we're helping with this. Look at the amount of money we're going to be sharing out. That's what's in the pot after 5 years, and everybody involved is going to get their fair share. So you can't really say it more clearly and more plainly than that. We are helping people, and we're helping people make Bitcoin, and we're helping them change their lives over the next 5 years. That number, just doing that one thing, is just a complete visual slap in the face. This is it. And if people don't see it, they just need to keep looking at that, because that's the way it is. That's the reality of the situation.
And, I think we're all smart here. I want to say it like that because it is about I. It is about we, and it is about us. And if you identify that properly and you go to work and do your thing, and us as a collective do our thing, and they as a company do their thing. You've got this trifecta of success happening here, and everyone's going to win. And that's what it's about. We're building community, and we want everyone to win. And I said it before, if you want a lot of community and you want a lot of friends, you need to put value in their hands. You need to put Bitcoin in their pockets, and they will come with you, and they will grow with you, and they will take others with them in this vehicle, this mechanism towards the future. And so again, we have nothing to fear here. We have a bona fide product. It's working every day. We have a 5-year warranty. It's all running. It's been running for months now, and we're all really happy. So the bottom line is, it's all about you taking that that moment to engage, getting enough education to where you're happy and you're steady on the concept, and then take a position with a booster like the rest of us, and see it for yourself, right? And that's what we want to show you. Now we're going to switch gears from the passive income earning ability of this mechanism to the network marketing aspect. Taking the marketing plan and say, okay, if I do 1-star, 2-star, what can I make, right? And everyone wants to know that too. So you can build vision, you can put the numbers on your whiteboard, you can achieve achievement, and you can get yourself a trophy like myself right here. Right, I got the trophy at the event. I think you guys can see that there. Trophy winner, first time in my industry that I've taken home a trophy for achieving things as a team, and that trophy is for the team, right? And I said it on stage. Thank you to the entire team for working so hard together. And so strength in numbers, achievements are happening, rewards are happening. The trophy's wonderful. It sits on the desk. It's a note to all of us of hard work. But what really is the best part is that everyone's going home every day with Bitcoins, or we wouldn't have a trophy. We'd have people yelling. We'd have people upset, right? So the point is, the system's working. The concept is real. Everybody's making income with us, and everyone's getting wealthy incrementally. I like to say that all those other crypto shams are like the rabbit, and we are the turtle. And I'd much rather be the turtle, because we all read the story when we were kids and told our kids the story. The turtle wins the race, Andy. The turtle wins the race. And yeah, Bitcoin is kind of the slowest crypto on the blockchain, apparently, and all this other stuff. But the turtle wins the race. Do you agree with that, Andy?
Yeah, absolutely. We see it all day, every day. And I'm just really happy about that, not least because Bitcoin is the only real Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is the only real crypto out there. So I'm glad that it's the eventual winner.
Me too. Me too. Been in love with Bitcoin since 2011. So now let's get to work, family. What's work? Well, we got to bring people to the Zoom calls. We got to get people signed up. We got to support them, help them, get them rolling, get their Bitcoin BitBooster fired up, get them making Bitcoins. We got to, make sure that they know how to grow teams. We got to give them education. We've got to do all this other work as networkers. The word work is in the word. So let's get to work. So as a level 1-star networker, we're going to make 300K. So again, many people have sold protein powder and diet pills and never ever made 300K. And Marcos did the 1-star in 48 hours. So again, you can advance up the ranks here faster than you may believe until you try it, kind of thing. So we encourage you to give this one a shot and see what we like about this as well. It's actually achievable. We've been in many, many business models where the ranks were so far away and so ridiculous that no one achieved anything. And that's not fun. And that's not what this business is about. Business is about networking, positivity, community, achievement, and that kind of thing. And the company, that's their credo and their motto. That's us, me, that's mine as well. And that's our whole leadership is like that. So many people watched our Zoom and said, Jan, I want your team to be with me. Like, I want to be with you guys. You guys know what you're doing. You guys are solid. And so you need to develop your skills and your leadership skills out there to get more and more powerful in the networking area. So we get to 2-star level now. And again, Marcos did 2-star in 2 weeks. So he did the 1-star in 48 hours. He did 2-star in 2 weeks. And at 2-star, you're already making $1.5 million. So $1.5 million at 2-star. So again, is it worth it? Right there. Okay, I work on the business. I'm Marcos. I work here for 2 weeks, and I'm already looking at a $1.5 million outcome. I'm pretty sure he's happy. He would tell you he was just trying to make $200 a week when he first started in networking, and now being with BitHarvest, he can already see the outcome of that. He's like, wow, this is awesome, right? This is achievable. So then we go to the 3-star level. Many of us are here. Many people won 3-star achievements at the event, launch event. And we're at over $4 million in 5 years at the 3-star level. We've made, 6,000 and something USDT. Kelvin, our 5-star in the company, has made almost $500,000 in USDT commissions. He sells 10 boosters at a time minimum, and that's his style. And so he's made a lot of commission in the business model already, more than the marketing plan even, because he's stronger in certain areas, and you can be too. Now, I want to show you guys a chart that I drew up here. You guys can take a screenshot of this. But in order to get to the 3-star level, that's you, Andy, at 3-star, you need 2 2-star partners minimum. I say minimum, you can have more. You can have 100 partners. That'd be great with your link. But you need 2 2-stars underneath you minimum to push you up to the next level. And they need to grow organically along the journey with you. You need to go to 4-star. They need to come to 3-star. You need to go to 5-star. They need to come to 4-star. You need to go to 6-star. They need to come to 5-star. So you need a minimum of 2 partners that want to do the business with you and want to work this with you. And you see who my partners are. I've got Andy, I've got Marcos. And so you need 2 partners working with you in order to bring up the levels and everybody grow organically, okay, level by level. The 1-star level below, 2 partners, and then that first line is the customer level. So customers are coming in 1, 2 like that, and you want to groom them and educate them and have them come to the Zooms and understand the business. And if they are going to go to the angle of network marketing, then they need to do this formation 110%. There's no other way to do it. You need 2 partners minimum to push you up the ranks. So what does that mean? Well, that means you're working, and that means you're helping people, and that means that you're helping others grow along with you. And that's networking, leadership, sponsorship. And this business is really fair, and it actually pushes you with love to be able to grow and build a big ecosystem and a community around yourself. This is also a uni level, so you want to plug in as many people into your link as possible and build as many close partnerships as you can. I have 9 partners in my accounts, and that seems to be the magic number. Now, people think, oh, I got to keep asking people to join the business with me. The answer is no, you don't. If you get, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many partners that want to do the business, that's what you're looking for. And then you can stop. You don't need to find more partners. With 9 partners, you can build out to a 8-figure business and be in the millions of dollars, over the coming year or 2. So again, it'll grow over time and you'll grow along with it. Okay. At the 5-star level, or sorry, 4-star level, 3-star level, you're putting 4,000 in your pocket in every month income. So you got 4K coming in every month, and that's important because that's enough to pay your bills. But you got to get up the ranks. So at the 3-star level, you can start paying your mortgage, and everything's paid off in your house at this level, right? And now you go to the 4-star level, and you hit it, and now you've got 800 people in your community, and now you've put over 20,000 in your pocket in USDT. You're bringing in about 12,000 a month after month after month, 12K, and you're looking at over 13 million in the 5 years in income, and that is massive. Now you're in double digits. Now you're living the millionaire lifestyle, and you're only a 4-star representative at BitHarvest, right? And it gets better. There's still 2 more levels to grow. So now we get up to the 5-star level. Okay, and now your community jumps quite a bit. Now you're at 2,500 in your community. And Andy and I say this too, you're going to have different numbers. You're going to own more than the marketing plan says. You're going to maybe sell more than the marketing plan says. Maybe you're going to have more in your community than the marketing plan says. And of course you are, and we want you to. But we're just going off the marketing plan so you can see the vision of those levels and of those incomes, okay? So at the 5-star level, you're going to be having 60,000 in USDT in your pocket. 60,000, family, okay? And you're going to have over 23,000 coming in every month, 23K every month after month after month. What kind of house are you going to be living in with 23K? What can you do with that kind of money? And in the long game, you're going to be making over 25 million in 5 years. 25 million in 5 years is like pro sports athlete. Andy, come play for my soccer team. I'd like you to play for me for 5 years as your coach. I'd like to give you a 25 million salary for that. If he's in shape and he's in the game, he's going to say, yes, Jan, I want to play. Let's go, right? And that's just the 5-star level. Now let's look at 6-star, right? Let's go to 6-star. So we're going to have 50. Over here, we're going to have 60. And here we're going to have 8,000 in total, 8,000 in our community. And now we're putting 200,000 in our pocket, like Kelvin, our 5-star guy at the company. Now we're making 50,000 a month every month, 50,000, 50,000. And now we're making over 50 million in 5 years, over 50 million. And again, this is the turtle, not the rabbit. This takes time to build up. Bitcoin's got to do its thing. You've got to do your thing. The BitBooster machine's got to chip away at it every day and do their thing. But you add this plus you and all that after 5 years, and you're looking at 50 million. So you got calls to make every day for 5 years. You got friends to grow with. You've got events to go to annually, quarterly. You've got a business model to stand up inside. You've got BitHarvest at your side. You've got the BitBooster in your pocket. You've got the answer for everybody. You think about that, you extrapolate that over 5 years, and you've got the winning opportunity of your lifetime here. And that's what this looks like. And I look at this every single day personally. I've made 6-star my goal personally, and I will see some sort of outcome close to this because, you know, Andy's spreadsheets are always damn close. So somewhere close to this in 5 years. So what's the point? The point is it's worth it. And I wake up every day leading you guys, loving you guys, growing you guys, making sure to support you guys, caring for you guys, educating you guys, coaching you guys and girls. And so I wake up every day knowing that there's 50 million on the horizon in 5 years for all of that dedication, effort, and work that has to happen over 365 days times 5. Right? And it's worth it, right? Now, there's been other companies in all our lives where it's not worth it. And there's been other products and things in all our lives that doesn't pay and it's not worth it. And there's been other things that we've had to work really hard at and not really make that much money at it. So all those things we've tried before and all those things that have come along across our table, in my opinion, we're here now, and this should be everybody's focus because everybody needs money. Everybody needs to grow. Everybody needs to go forward in life. We're gonna have bills till we die, and that is technically everybody's why. And so, you know, we need things in life in our portfolio to grow us up and provide that income. So again, it's obvious to me. It's a no-brainer to me. I'm very grateful to be here with all of you. I'm very knowledgeable about the subject and where it's going. And I'm also very motivated because of Andy's spreadsheet and myself to get there and see the numbers. And that's taken my mindset to a place where I just wake up every day now and I put in the time and the energy knowing that it's worth it and we're all getting somewhere and we're building a company, you know? And so going to the launch event, hey, check mark, these guys understand us. Being recognized, check mark, they understand us. Seeing the incentives that are coming and new promos and all these things, they understand us. And just moving along, seeing the company growing organically, progressively with everything. It's a wonderful, wonderful position to be in. So there you have it, folks. You've got the spreadsheet. You've got all the answers to why we're doing this and why it's so special, okay? Let me minimize that for a minute. Now, I said earlier, every booster comes with an invoice, and it does. And so we did the 5-year plan because the booster has a 5-year warranty, right? After 5 years, you know, we'll have another plan. But for now, 5 years is enough, right? You can see on the invoice the date of purchase. You can see that you paid $1,000. You can see that the serial number matching your device is on your invoice and also your device. So that's important. Just like you buy an iPhone, iWatch, it has a MAC address. You can see you got a service agreement, all these things. And then it says the warranty period for the BitBooster covers you for 5 years in writing. So that's amazing. The other thing about this invoice is this is a tax write-off, right? For some of you. For me, it is. So I can take this $1,000 and put this against my annual taxes. And a lot of people don't talk about this, and we can't give tax advice, obviously. So you ask your people in your jurisdiction what you can do. But I know that I can, and I know that Andy can. So many, many people around the world can enjoy the tax write-off benefit of purchasing this hardware, this software, this income-producing asset. So again, another benefit in your hat that a lot of people don't talk about and don't exercise maybe, but can't. And so the BitBooster is a tax write-offable expense for many, many people in business. So it's amazing opportunity to be part of and have that product at hand. Okay. So I'm going to bounce over here for a minute now, and I'm going to show you guys this slide. This is one of my favorites. So a lot of people ask me, hey, you know, does the BitBooster make more than the Bitcoin? And it kind of does. It really does. So you have a machine working on Bitcoin transactions every single day. And if we buy the machines, then the machines don't stop working. And if we own the machines, then we own more and more Bitcoins, right? So let's just take a little bit of a scenario together and just prove that the machines outpace the Bitcoin. If we have one Bitcoin and it's worth 70K, and we're in that zone now, and then we sell that and buy 70 boosters. So we buy 70 boosters with one Bitcoin. If we kept that one Bitcoin for a year, at the end of the year, we'd still have one Bitcoin. But because we bought 70 boosters, at the end of the year, we're going to have 1.823 Bitcoin and still 70 boosters. Yeah. So we have 1.823 Bitcoin now. We did plan B with the boosters. We've got 82% more Bitcoin. That's amazing. That's what everybody wants. And now we've still got 70 machines that we own running again next year, making more Bitcoins again and again. So we got year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6, year 7, year 8, and it goes like that. And so every single day, Bitcoin is being created and being made, and you are making way more than you ever had when you had that one Bitcoin. See? And so that's the point. So you're making and accumulating more Bitcoins by owning machines, right? And so the same thing here, if I want to buy a motorcycle, right? Why would I buy the motorcycle with cash money and go get it when I could go get the Bitcoin boosters and buy those? And the boosters will make enough money to buy the motorcycle, and then they'll make enough money to buy a second motorcycle, and they'll make enough money to buy a third one, and a fourth one, and a fifth one, and a sixth one. And then I can open up a motorcycle rental agency by the beach, and I've acquired 6 or 8 motorcycles, and I can rent them out to tourists, and the Bit Boosters have paid for them all. You see, the Bit Boosters will pay for everything. You just have to let them do their work, let them grow the funds, and let them acquire the Bitcoins. And the boosters are income producing machines, right? So you buy the machines first, and then you buy the stuff with the money you make from the machines. And Grant Cardone says you buy the income producing asset first, and then you buy the Rolex watch and all the other stuff you want to do with the money that you make from the income producing asset. That's exactly what's happening here, right? And we've got to get people's cars turned around and their eyes pointed at this, so that they can understand the power of what we're doing. We are creating an income producing scenario that doesn't quit, that runs 24 hours a day, that's machine driven, that's Bitcoin driven, right? It's so powerful when you add up all of these different variables into what we have here. Andy, do you want to say anything about this slide right here?
Yeah, as you know, when the company produced this slide, I took it as a bit of a challenge. So I actually created a spreadsheet that shows what happens if you hold one Bitcoin for 5 years, or until the price of Bitcoin goes to $1 million, as opposed to if every year you buy as many boosters as you can. Every time you got $1,000, you buy another booster. And I'm not going to give you the numbers because they are unbelievable. They are, in the years 4 and 5, the number of boosters you own at that point is in the tens or even hundreds of thousands of boosters. So I'm kind of expecting the industry to change a little bit before we get there. But the numbers get ridiculous really, really quickly. So if you just if you buy the boosters, then you will always have income coming in going into the future. Another way of looking at this is that because a lot of people say, well, Bitcoin's going to be around, and we've been saying Bitcoin's going to be around forever. We're going to be mining Bitcoin for the next 120 years. We're looking at 5-year projections. And so you think, well, and I'm going to encourage people to grow their business as quickly as they can, because if you have a $1,000 booster now, and then you think, well, I have another $1,000 that I've inherited or I've earned, or I've got a Christmas bonus or whatever, should I buy another booster? Oh no, I've got plenty of time to do that. Well, just bear in mind that the sooner you grow your business, then the sooner you have those income producing assets producing more income producing assets. And if you wait, if you add $1,000 to your portfolio in 3 years' time, it's only going to have an absolute minuscule impact on your future wealth, as opposed to if you buy a second booster in your second month, or maybe buy 10. If you can get off the ground with 10 boosters or 20 boosters, do that. Don't think, well, I'll buy 1 or 2 now, 1 or 2 at Christmas, 1 or 2 next year. Okay, the sooner you get those extra boosters, that extra money to work for you, then the greater impact it's going to have on your future wealth. Okay, so I don't know if that comes out of that slide, but it certainly comes out of the calculations. The sooner you get those extra boosters, the sooner you get the extra money working for you, the greater impact is going to have on you, and you'd be amazed at the difference that that extra $1,000 now will make compared to if you wait 6 months to add that extra $1,000. It's multiples, it's tens of multiples of of your wealth in 5 years' time.
Thanks, Andy. I've got the BitBooster bulk sale promo on the screen right now. So this is the summer promo right now. We will have a fall promo. We'll have a winter promo. The company's very, very powerful with the marketing, the graphics, the concept. And so we knew that people wanted a little bit of a bonus. Andy's one of those guys. It's like, hey, what, if I'm going to step up and buy 10 boosters or save up, I'm going to save up and buy 10 boosters. It'd be nice if I could get one free. And so right now we have a bulk sale happening. So you can save up, your incomes, you can save up your commissions, and you can buy all 10 boosters at once. And the company will give you one at no cost for you. Now that's one machine that will make 200K in 5 years. And you get that for free. You get a device that will make you 200,000 in Bitcoin in the next 5 years for free. And then if you buy 30 boosters, you get 4 of those. So what's 4 times 200K? That's $800,000 bonus right there if you buy 30 boosters, or a $200,000 bonus if you buy 10 boosters. You got to see the big numbers with us. That's why I do this, and that's why I love the spreadsheet and this slide. Remember that one booster makes 200K. So the company's giving you a $200,000 bonus if you buy 10. The company's giving you an $800,000 bonus in the next 5 years if you buy 30. Now, some people have said to me, even Andy's like, hey, if I buy 3 now and 7 later, does it count? The answer is no. So what you got to do is till the end of summer, till the end of August, you can save up. So you can save up your commissions and save up your, your income, and just keep saving up. And then once you have enough to buy the 10 that you've accumulated, then you'll get that one free before August 31st. So that's that. So if you're another person that has, the income like Super Mario, and you've got him coming in and he wants to buy, 100K, if Super Mario bought those, he would have got, probably 90, he probably would have got a dozen boosters somewhere around there at no cost, right? At free. So that's 12 boosters is a gigantic amount of money over 5 years, right? So we have the promotion of our lifetime. And I'm going to tell you guys a secret right now about this stuff. This doesn't last forever. This is just stuff that happens in the first year. You watch, because in year 2, Andy and I are going to be in the video next summer, and we'll be like, oh, I wish they'd bring that bulk sale, the booster back again, right, Andy? We'll be saying this next summer, right? You know that too. I know you know. It's always like that in a new company. They give you the thing, and everyone's like, okay, should we do it? Blah, blah, blah. And then next summer we'll be asking for it. We will, and people will be too. So take advantage of it now. You have till August 31st to get yourself 10 boosters and get one free. 30 boosters and get 4 free. And this is a limited time. We're brand new company, early days, trying to boost the economy of everybody, trying to give everyone some love, and trying to get everybody in that 10 booster segment. Okay. And so now you guys can see. And Andy, how many boosters have you got now? 6, 7, 5, 4? What do you got going on now?
4.4, and I'm about to buy another 2 shares.
Nice. So you're up to 4.6, my guy. So there you go. So again, you don't even have to do the booster promo. Obviously you can, but you can also chip away at it like my man. And so there's lots of options for everybody, right? And that's what I like here. Choices, options, rewards, benefits. BitHarvest has done a fabulous job of making this interesting, making this exciting, and making this high quality for everybody involved. And that's why we're here. That's why we do what we do. And this is why we love the BitHarvest company. We have a bonus structure. So we have this in effect, and we have a thing called the register wallet. And we have what's called a, I don't know what the word is. It's an automatic savings. So the automatic savings of 30% will go into your register wallet so that you can upgrade, and that you don't take out all your money and then not be able to upgrade as a networker. So we've got that bonus plan, automatic savings going into the register wallet. The USDT wallet that you guys put in here is yours. So if you want to deposit, buy boosters, if you want to withdraw, there's no handcuffs. You can in and out all day. The purchase wallet is just used to buy the boosters, and you're going to put 90% of your USD deposit in there and convert that, and then you're ready to buy a booster. The Bitcoin wallet's the best wallet. It is the one where you receive your Bitcoins every single day, and you're also receiving 3 streams of income here. You're getting your Bitcoin passive every day, you're getting your team rank income every day, and you're getting your same rank, level rank income every day. And it adds up, folks. We saw in my back office many times. I'm already bringing in $7,000, $8,000 a month in my daughter's account and my account, and you guys can see that income coming in. The commission wallet is where you make your commission from all of the booster buys. So boosters are going out the door, boom, 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 and these commissions are rolling in USDT, and you can withdraw them from here all the time as well and pay your bills, pay your phone, buy more boosters. I'm buying more with my commission all the time. And then the register wallet, same thing. That's your automatic savings wallet. You can think of it like that, right? That's just an analogy for everyone to understand it. And that automatic savings gets added up in here, and you are buying more boosters with that. Or you can also send that to your network, and they can pay you back in various ways like USDT, whatever. I know one of the guys, Phil, was asking someone to help him today on that, and we just move funds around. The beauty of the back office is, again, the company's smart. They knew that networkers were coming to work here, and so all of the wallets can move funds around in 1 second for free. So Jan can give Andy the USDT that he needs, and he can pay me back. We can work together in the shared economy, the trust economy that we're creating of community, right? The only wallet that you cannot transfer around is the Bitcoin wallet, which of course makes sense, right? It's the Bitcoins. That's why we're all here. But with Bitcoin, you can also convert that to USDT, and you can buy more boosters with your Bitcoin earnings. And Andy recommends that and shows a spreadsheet on his YouTube about that. Or you can withdraw the USDT and do other things with it. You can also withdraw the Bitcoin and save it. So you have a lot of options. Again, the company's very smart. They know what people need to get out of everything and do with everything. And so they built that out in a really, really nice logic. So again, the wallets are awesome. In other companies, they confuse you. They try to jam all your commissions and all these numbers into one basket, and you don't know where you're at after a while. And then you have to upgrade this and upgrade that and all this other noise. And here at BitHarvest, none of that's happening. I want you guys to understand something clearly here too. This is accounting 101. There is so much numbers going on here. There are numbers coming in every day from the mining pool partner and Bitcoin. There are numbers coming in every second from boosters being bought out there. There are numbers coming into your wallets from the commissions every day, the Bitcoins every day, the USDTs are being deposited every day, every hour, every minute. Literally every single minute, there's monster activity of accounting happening here. And if we don't have an excellent, top-notch version of accounting happening, people will not be happy. And so far, we have the best. Everyone is so happy. All the numbers are real. All the numbers work. And everybody is getting their withdrawals all the time. So it's really, really an excellent system. And again, they're really smart. Networking is based on referral. It's called referral income in many worlds, and it is that. You're referring the business to others, and you're making income and community for doing that, and it couldn't be better. I love network marketing. I love what it's done for the world. I love that it put food on the table for millions and millions of families out there, and I really think the network marketing industry is one of the best industries in the world to be in, and I'm living proof that if I can do it, you can do it. So that's what it's about. Get out there and build your legacy together here, right? So I talked about this before. There's financial fitness, mental fitness, physical fitness, all kinds of fitness out there. We're here to help you guys with the financial fitness part. We have a product that can put you in a betterment of financial fitness. Join us, sign up with us, become a passive income earner, and then also become an active income earner. It's always your choice, but if either choice, you're going to have a improvement to your financial fitness. And that's our promise, and that's our guarantee to you. And we're going to do that with you and for you for a minimum of 5 years. Now, for the mental fitness, we want you to follow Michael Saylor. We want you to watch his videos, his podcasts, his YouTubes. Listen in the kitchen, listen in the gym, listen in the car. When you have 5-10 minutes, we want Michael Saylor to be your mentor. We want to be your mentors too, but we don't have enough time in a day. So let Michael Saylor seep into your mindset and help you build up your mental fitness around Bitcoin, future wealth, and why you're here. And then the physical fitness. Hey, like some people want to get new teeth. They want to go to the clinic. They want to go to the gym. They want to eat organic. Well, when you have finance, you can have physical, you see? So let's work on the physical after we get the financial set up. So let's get this financial fitness in order for everybody. Let's help empower citizens around the world. Let's add a new economy to everybody's household. Let's start putting Bitcoins in everyone's pockets. Let's get them mentored by the man himself, Michael Saylor. And then you'll see great things happen in everyone's household, their lives, and their lifestyle. And they're going to improve the rest of the areas of their life. And you guys have seen this before. Right now, stress is the #1 place everyone turns to when they're not financially fit. And then stress is also alcohol, cigarettes, and all kinds of other negative aspects, bad foods, bad habits, and all kinds of stuff from stress. Stress is the one. And stress is usually spawned from the financial fitness area. They don't have enough financial fitness in their life, and so stress is seeping into their lives. So let's patch that up. Let's help everybody out. We have the solution. It is BitHarvest and the BitBooster. We have the stress reducer. We have the solution in a box. We have something that'll help everybody in the long run and the short run, and it'll help them with their financial fitness. So now you know, let's get to work, everybody, and let's help the planet with their financial fitness. It is important to get them rolling. I showed you guys this slide. I think it's amazing. I want to roll up here. So our CEO is Logan Lee. He was at the event. Many people took pictures, handshakes. I had some intimate conversations with him. He's a real guy. He goes out to the trade shows. He gets his tires kicked out there. People walk up. They think this and they think that. And, you know, it's not easy being real. It's not easy having a real solution and a real company. And I'm really proud of this guy. And I spoke to him one-on-one, right up close and personal. Really proud of this guy for going out to the world and having a backbone and stand up for this innovation and this concept. Really, really amazing, person to be able to do that. It's definitely not easy. So let's hear a little bit from him quickly about the future of BitHarvest.
So welcome to BitHarvest, a company dedicated to taking blockchain technology and Bitcoin mining to a newer heights. We believe that through technological innovation, we can solve the biggest challenges facing the Bitcoin mining industry. Our BitBooster technology is a disruptive innovation. It significantly improves mining efficiency while having the very low energy consumption, making Bitcoin mining more sustainable. So this is not just an empowerment for miners, but also a contribution to the entire ecosystem. Our main vision is to establish an efficient and sustainable mining ecosystem. So in the near future, with BTH tokens, we will be able to reward our miners who adopt our technology, fostering broader community participation and innovation. So at BitHarvest, we are empowering the future of cryptocurrency mining. Join us on this exciting journey.
Ooh, I love it. So nice to hear from him as well. Really, really solid guy, really, really powerful. Now, he founded the company with Lenny, our CTO, and Lenny is the maker of the secret sauce, the software, and they are European. On the back of the box, it's in Polish and English, bilingual, right? Spanish and English, French and English. You guys have seen that before. So our product is actually designed, developed, beta tested for over 2 years in Poland. And then got together with Logan and they founded the company and they made the product, the service, the whole financial management situation. And they're doing a fabulous job. And Lenny also worked on Ethereum. And again, I've got Logan coming on an intimate call with us here in the coming weeks. And I've also got Lenny coming on an intimate call with all of our team in the coming weeks. And I really want to fill up that Zoom. Like I want to hit the rev limiter on the Zoom room on that. And Andy is excited about both, but he's much more excited about Lenny. Tell us why, Andy, you're so excited to meet Lenny one-on-one on a Zoom.
I don't want this to appear that I'm saying anything detrimental to Logan. You know, I love the guy, and I've been CEO of several companies, and you really need a big set of cojones to take a company that's new. You develop your own technology, you're shaking the market up, and you've got to get out there and talk to your peers, knowing most of what people are going to come to you and talk about is pushback against what you're doing because they don't really want you to succeed. So big respect for Logan for being the front guy for doing that. However, you know that I've been in programming since the age of 15 and quite a long time now, and I've been involved in a number of technical projects, and I am excited to meet Lenny because he is a genius. He's helped shape the world of the blockchain industry with ventures he's been involved in previously. And what I really want to know from him is how much of that work can he bring over to BitHarvest? You know, is it having to invent all new protocols, or can he bring some of the old stuff and tweak it a little bit? So I'm just kind of interested to see what his process is, what his thinking is, where he thinks. You know, this is obviously the next step in his life progression from the Ethereum core project to his future. You know, so is this a massive step in the right direction for him?
Awesome. Way to be. That's exactly what I wanted you to tell them. So that's exactly it. So we've also now moved into a progressive thing. Like Andy said, we want to know where we're progressing from all of these individuals that we're working with, right? And so Lenny will tell us that. Lenny will tell us firsthand on everything. The company has received an MSB license. Now, the MSB license is a crucial document in any corporation in this industry. You need it. So companies like Crypto.com and Coinbase and all of them have it, and we have it too. What that allows us to do is publish and issue a MasterCard. So for the new people on the call, I'll just give you this quick little video on what we're bringing out.
Simple. Secure. Accessible. The MasterCard debit card that turns your crypto to everyday purchases. Easy to set up. Fund your card with ease. Buy coffee with crypto. Sign up for gym membership with crypto. Buy air tickets with crypto. Spend in over 200 countries around the globe. The BitHarvest card. Your #1 crypto card.
And that's the point right there. You get it so loud and clear, and we're progressing, and we're going to have more and more and more for everybody involved. Now we have a headquarters, and we just had our launch event, right? And so what does that mean? Well, now it's business back to usual. That means all the leaders from around the world, if you want to send your leadership here to the headquarters and see the booster, the operation, meet everybody, we're open 6 days a week. We are open 6 days a week. Let me repeat, you can send people. The company will take care of them from the airport shuttle. They will pay for a business class hotel, and they will be able to come and visit the headquarters and see everything for themselves. All they need to do is buy their flight. We'll take care of the rest, and they'll be treated like the best. And we've got people on the call right now. Vince, we've got Marcos, we've got so many people that have gone now and gone to the headquarters. Mario, Super Mario, his son Andre. Man, the list, we had 450 people on the list that have now been here and seen everything, touched it, felt it, smelt it. And so you can too. Nobody is left out. And that's the best part. We are open, transparent, and visible to the community. And we are here for you. This is your office. This is everyone's office in the company, because you're all BitBooster owners. And think of it like that. Make that your baby. Put that in your mindset that you have an office, a headquarters that you can send your leadership teams to that take the business seriously along with us. So very, very powerful tool, very, very powerful situation, and very, very transparent and supportive and knowledgeable situation to build that kind of glue and community that we all need in this industry. So Andy, what do you think of that? I know you're just sitting there waiting to come to headquarters, and I just want to tell you, Andy, that you still can. So don't forget you can. I will be coming to UK to see you, but you're more than welcome to come to headquarters before I do that. Okay. I would love you.
I definitely want to get to headquarters later this year. It's it probably sounds like excuse number 2, but my diary's a little bit on the full side. So, but I am working on something for later in the year, maybe October.
Nice. Can't wait to see you there. We'll be there for you too. BitHarvest business model is simple. We're out there providing our software service on our hardware. Our software is called BitHash Algorithm, and it runs every single day. I said it before, it's the secret sauce designed by Lenny. We'll hear more about that in the coming weeks of what went into that. I'm really interested in his journey too. Like, I want to hear his story a little bit. It'll be a call just dedicated to him and those questions that day. We're making Bitcoins. It's obvious, it's real, it's happening every day, and everybody's happy. The machines are working nonstop. They're a solid state device. They have no moving parts. They don't take up much electricity. It's a 5-volt USB stick, right? And it's legal to sell around the world, and it's curated at the head office. So we're not actually shipping it to any country or any jurisdiction. The actual device is held at headquarters, and it's curated for all of the members and looked after. Now you have to understand the software on here could be stolen, and therefore we are not putting that in the hands of outside of the headquarters. And it makes sense, right? We don't want to lose our competitive edge. We don't want to lose our secret sauce to just anybody. Even KFC has kept the 11 herbs and spices a secret. Coca-Cola has kept their recipe a secret. Many, many big companies out there have some degree of secrets, because there's things that, if it gets in the wrong hands, then we lose our edge. And that's what's really going on there. So again, the hardware in here is chipset. The software in here is the secret sauce. All of it's creating efficiency. I'll give you guys a few things here of what it does. Let me get down to that slide. Where is that? Up here, really quick on the protocol there. So what it does and what the booster does, what are some of the 3 major things? It does many things, but the management concept of this brains. So I showed you guys the machines before. They're the muscle. The BitHarvest booster is the brains. Some of the guys that we've talked to use it analogy like chip tuning on a big rig truck or a sports car. They take it into the shop and they chip tune the software on the car, and now we got more turbo and more performance out of that car. They take the big rig into the shop and they chip tune the big rig, and that big rig now has more efficiency with the diesel and is getting better fuel economy on the highway, towing around all those loads. And so that chip tuning is who we are. We're like that. We really are. We're like chip tuners, and our chips on here are tuning that machine, that engine, for more performance. So one of the things that we do that saves the most money is the electricity. We're able to dial back the machine's electricity cost and then crank it back up when needed. So if more work is coming in, hey, we can increase the electricity. But if there's not that much work going on, we can decrease the electricity. And let me say this, Andy knows this, that's in the millions of dollars of cost savings. Electricity is their #1 cost. It's huge. Number 2, what it does is it strategizes and organizes the workflow. So all of those transactions that you guys saw on the Bitfeed are coming into the machines, and it's messy. There's some that are easy to do, some that are medium, some that are hard. What the BitHarvest booster does is organize that workflow. If I throw a pile of work orders on Andy's desk and I say, get to it, my man, figure it out, he's going to have hours sifting through all those papers to try to figure out where to start. The BitBooster does all that. It figures out where to start, and it lets the machine do its best work. And that is tremendous in efficiency and speed. The third thing it does is it throws away the bad ones. Again, I throw a pile of papers on Andy's desk, and there's 100 something there, but 2 of them are bogus, and he doesn't know it, and he goes and spends time on it and all that. Well, he wasted time now, right? He's wasted time and money on that. And so what the BitBooster does is that any bogus jobs, it throws it to the bin, and the machine doesn't waste electricity or time on it. And again, savings at the end of the year massively, right, in time and electricity once again. And those are the 3 major things that it does. And the acceleration is real. We've had charts already from Sunday's call, and I showed everyone that we're actually accelerating the outcome. We've already made over 10 Bitcoins together since we started, and it's just getting more and more and more as we grow day after day after day. And it's a long-term play. It's a day after day, and we're incrementally growing all of our wealth into the future using the machines, using the support system, being part of the ecosystem, and being part of this company, right? So the machines are the net result for everybody, including the company. Without the machines, we have nothing. And without Bitcoin, we further have nothing. So first we have Bitcoin, then we have the BitBooster machines making that income. Then we have a company wrapped around that. Then we have people out there, marketing and repping that. And we have, this ecosystem and this community building all around wealth generating income from Bitcoin. So it's a big deal. It is a really, really big deal. And we're very proud to be here and very grateful and honored to have this opportunity with BitHarvest in our hands. Okay. It's a big deal. And you can see it like that, and you can make it even bigger in your life. So we have the world as our oyster, and we want to get out there. We want to populate this in everybody's hands that want it. So what does that mean? Well, let's identify the 3 customers one more time that we have. We have passive income earners. People out there all around the world want to make passive income. And that's the most attractive thing. You make money easily and simply. We've made Bitcoin mining so simple. In fact, it doesn't get simpler. The second customer we have is the small networker. They want to come in, they want passive income, and they also want active income, and they want to build a small business on their phone from home, and they want to go out there and do this with us. So we got that small networker coming with us. And then we have the big networkers, the Super Marios, the guys that come in and buy 100 boosters, and they go out there and build big teams. They've already got a couple thousand people from before with them, and they go out there and propagate and populate this product in everyone's hands, and they start to, grow the wealth of everybody involved. So again, those 3 customers are identified. Now there's people making landing pages, people making funnel pages around this, people doing internet and online business around this, and they're not even into Bitcoin. And that's, again, another vehicle for them. So it's awesome. And they can start with $100. There's a lot of potential people out there. In fact, there's bazillions. And the company wants to get 500,000 units lit up around the world. And once we hit the 500,000 units, we can move to the mining phase, dual mining phase, and make that additional 5th income together. So what I want to say to everybody is try really hard with this. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. There's nothing to fear, everything to gain and grow here, okay? Try really hard. Let's get out there and let's build this as big as we can, because we've got the whole planet Earth as our oyster, and there's nothing, no walls up and nothing in our way. In fact, the only thing in your way is you. Everything else here at BitHarvest is full steam ahead. We've got videos, we've got products, we've got marketing, we've got the words, we've got the graphics, we've got the PDFs, we've got the videos, we've got the daily Zooms, we've got the company, we've got IT, we've got accounting, we've got the CEO, we've got the CTO, we've got everything we need, family, to go out there and build a multi-million-dollar legacy for yourselves and your family, right? And that's what this is about. Welcome to network marketing. You need a really good quality, top-notch company to be successful out there. And Andy and I know this. We've studied this for too many years, that it's 50-50. Sometimes the people are really good and motivated, and the company is crap, and they can't make it. So now we have the best company, we have solid company, we have outstanding company, and so guess what? You can make it now. You can make it your baby, and you can take this thing around the world. So you're welcome, and take this opportunity on the chin and make it your challenge in life, right? We're right on track. We've got all the technology anyone could ever want. We're inspectable, traceable, transparent, low cost, quick return. There's no caps on earning. Everybody's receiving a positive return. And we've done it. We've done it, family. We've made mining simple. We've put mining Bitcoin in the hands of everybody around the world, and we've made it simple. So welcome to BitHarvest. Welcome to your future, and welcome to making income with us on a daily basis. We hope that you guys have learned so much with us tonight, and we hope that you engage with us and take the BitBooster into your portfolio. We hope that you guys start making Bitcoins with us, and we also hope that you grow a big community with us in this business opportunity. It's all there for you. Everyone can do it. It's very, very simple to explain. And then you can take the replay from today's call or any of the calls in our BitBooster playlist, and you guys can go out there and share and care and support others and really, really build a giant, giant, giant economy and future economy for everybody involved. And that's what makes us proud. We showed you the 8,000 boosters at the 6-star level, and we are making $1.5 billion of Bitcoins for all of our family. That gets me out of bed in the morning. That's what gets Andy out of bed. At first, I would say we were focused on self, and then we quickly moved to be focused on you guys and all of us involved. Now we've realized the product is community-centric, the business model is community-centric, the focus is about community, Bitcoin's about enlisting community. Everything we're doing is really big about building community. So it's not just us, but we're all a part of it. Little cogs in the wheel, right? One after another, we're all working together, all gelling and meshing and going out there and growing a really big opportunity together. So again, take it now. Get that link, sign up today. Make sure that you guys get your booster turned on. Every day that you don't get your booster or your shared booster or whatever increments moving forward, you're leaving money on the table for other people, and you're losing money by not taking advantage of that. I've taught all of you guys many times. If you have any funds in your back office, just roll those back into shared boosters or full ones and just keep accumulating and growing your Bitcoin wealth forward. And the spreadsheets don't lie, numbers don't lie. We have no reason to lie. We're not here to convince. We're here to coach and educate. Everything's there. We've got months of results. Everyone's making money. Nobody's broke with us. Everyone's well on their way to a future of wealthy, healthy, and happiness. And that's what we do here. We come back every single day, empower you guys, motivate and educate you so that you can do this with others. You can go out there and truly build wealth with other people. So that said, get to work, make it your baby, get that link out there, find creative and new ways to innovate and market, invite everybody to the Zoom calls, be an awesome person at following up, and make sure that you make this business model in everybody's portfolio. They want it, they need it, and they may not know it until you show it. Thank you so much for being with us on the live stream. Done. All right, we've got a question, and then we'll move into the back office. Go ahead.
Okay, good evening, Mr. Jane. Thank you so much for that awesome presentation as always. We are very happy to have you back from the grand launch event, and congratulations once again for that award. You know, we have been able to watch some of the highlights. So please, can we get, you know, the latest PDF, you know, that you just presented, and likewise all the latest videos from the grand launch, you know, if we can get it immediately after this call, you know, for the team members, you know, I would really, really appreciate. Thank you.
No problem. All of that stuff will be on the Telegram channel here shortly. It's all coming in. You're going to see some award highlights with photos of people. Just give the company time to gather and organize and sort it out and get it all published. I cannot give out the PDF that was given to me. I'm not allowed. So that's just for my usage. I can't do that. But the videos that I showed tonight, yes, we can. And those will all be in our BitBooster playlist on my YouTube channel tonight. And I'll forward those also to Andy, and he can upload them to his Wealth Warriors channel. And we'll have those videos spread around here by tonight. Not a problem. Andy, have you put the BitHarvest channel in the chat for everybody so they know where to get the videos later?
I've done that.
No, Walter's done all that. He's, as usual, he's done a tremendous job. So everything you could possibly want is in there. Sorry, Walter, I spoke over you.
Yeah, I had done that. There is a question that a doubt, a misunderstanding in the chat, and so I was going to ask that question again just to make sure we get clarity as to what the answer is. In the back office, it says from until the end of July for this promotion, yet in this spreadsheet in the PDF document, and you've set it here to the end of August. So which is it? Is it to the end of August or is it the end of July?
It's till the end of August. So the first ad or the first flyer said it was till the July 19th. So it was for July 16th, 17th, and 18th. Sorry. So it was for 3 days. And then they extended it at the event after all that at the event till July. So that's an event flyer. And then they gave it till the end of August as the full summer promotion. So it's till the end of August 31st. Okay. So you can save up. Yeah, you can save up August 31st. And then we're going to start another promo in the fall. Got a September promo. I've already worked on that. So it's already coming down the highway.
Just to point out, Walter, there is an announcement in the back office as well saying that it's been extended.
Yeah, the pop-up when you log in.
Sorry, no, that's one extending it to the 31st of July. I apologize.
Yeah, that's why I was asking this, because that pops up, and so I just wanted to make sure.
It's okay. Well, for now and for all intents and purposes, till the end of July is good, right? For everyone, you get that. It's motivational and puts a little heat on the street. And then the extension will be till August 31st anyway. So you know that, we know that, and the leaders need to know that stuff anyway, right? So now you know. It was powerful, you know, at the event, right? When people were lining up to win the Bitcoins and all that sort of stuff. And they were smart. Again, they're smart. You know, they gave everyone in the house a chance to get a little something more for what they're already doing, right? And that was really nice. That was something that a lot of people didn't expect from them. So they came to the table with a lot of love, as they always do. And so that was good. A lot of people impressed with all of that. Very impressed. Andy, what'd you think of the new videos tonight?
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. It's, you know, nice to see that it's progress. I mean, it was always good. This has always been good since day one. But it's nice that we're using new material, updated material. Yeah, I just think the whole thing, the way you present it all, is great. It's great. New people coming to Zoom meetings will learn everything they need to know about BitHarvest. I think it's great.
I love BitHarvest, guys. It has been the best business model we've had ever in this industry. It really is. And again, the technical people are behind it, people with quality, and that's what I really like. And we've got real Bitcoins coming in, not, you know, fake sauce and fake ROIs and all that other stuff everyone's shilling out there. So that's what makes me happy. All right, so we're in the back office. For those that are new and still with us, we're going to show you just a quick walk around and we'll call it a day. Try to keep in that couple hours window for everyone. We know you're busy and you want to get out there and do more. So the first change to the website, you have a menu at the top right. So the menu is now on the top right, that three little sandwich. We call it a sandwich or a burger, a menu burger. And it's three little lines there. You click on it and you get all your links down to the wallet, to BTH, to the booster, to buying the booster, to about us, the referral link, the referral tree, the announcements, the events, the referral, the customer support ticket, all your languages, your account profile, and your logout. So this is easy for me now. I just show you this and you can click on each one of these. And please do, like if you're new to the company, go in your back office and click on every one of these things. That's how you learn. And that's how you get to know what you're doing. Deposit buttons right up front and center here. You click it and you can deposit your USDT in Binance version, Ethereum version, and Tron version of USDT, the world's top 3. And so that's a no-brainer as well. You guys can put that money in there and get your booster rolling. You've got a total balance here at the top, and you can see that. You've got some of it in Bitcoin, some of it in USDT, some of it in your register wallet, some of it in BTH, but it's a grand total of everything in your wallet. And it's going to move around gently because your Bitcoin and your BTH are moving around at the market rates. So there's a slight fluctuation that can happen between when you logged in last till now. And that's normal and that's real and that's legit. And you want that. So it's not fake ROI numbers on a screen. These are all real dialed into what's actually going on. Okay. As you scroll down the main page, you've got the booster promo, you've got your active devices, you've got your numbers and your sales totals, and you've got your total mining reward here. You've got 4,712 come in so far of Bitcoin, which is kind of the most important thing. We've made over 4,000 in Bitcoin already. And so you can see my mining rewards today are $81.92 of Bitcoin, the Bitcoin being in the green. And there's a math there, and there's a number there. The white number, that $81.92, is just a timestamp for now. That's exactly right now. I log in, it's now. I can log in tomorrow and it can say $83 and change. It can move up and down, but the Bitcoin won't. The Bitcoin is frozen at that amount that I got for today, and that goes on my pile. And then tomorrow I'll get another piece and another piece and another piece like everybody else, and it just keeps adding up into the thousands, okay? You can see today's network incomes was 197. Yesterday's network incomes was 544. Total sponsor incomes over 14,000, ranking incomes over 11, and incomes over 25,000. So, you know, we're making money all the time and it's coming in all the time. Okay. You've got all your wallets. You got your Bitcoin wallet, your BTH wallet, your USD wallet, your purchase wallet, your Bitcoin wallet, your commission wallet, and your register wallet. You can see various totals. In my register wallet, I have 912 to spend on more boosters. In my commission wallet, I have 630 to spend on more boosters. Right there, 9 plus 6 is 15. I can buy 1.5 boosters, right? Right there. My Bitcoin wallet is the one I look at the most. I can see my same rank income, okay? I can see my ranking income for today, and I can see my mining rewards. So the machine is the mining reward. That's the first one, and that brought in 81.87. So I'd love to hit the calculator and show you guys. So 81.87 US of Bitcoin. And then I made off the team ranking income, the team stream is 132.78. Okay. And then off the same rank income, I've made $3.82 for the day. So 382. So there it is. I made 218.47 for the day. And, you know, we just average, we play with the calculator because everyone does, times it by 30. We're at 6,554 in income for the month. And again, just flat out, you know, this is just Bitcoin, right? This is not my commission wallet, not the register wallet. This is just Bitcoin, 6,500 a month. Andy, does that pay all your bills at 6,500 a month?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it does with a lot of households, certainly 90% of households.
Walter, does that pay all your bills? Does that 6,500 that my daughter's getting here in her account, does that pay all your bills?
Definitely. Enough to put aside, enough to pay the bills, enough to keep for future, you know. Yeah, that would definitely cover it.
And so that's the point. Yeah. You guys with me? That's the point. Now I say that because I'm saving the Bitcoin and you're like, hey, that's perfect. We can work with that. Now I'm spending the commission and the register wallet back on more boosters, and I will. So you guys see tonight, I've got 900 and 630. Later on, I'll buy some more boosters and this will be empty. I always want to empty the commission wallet and the register wallet and buy more boosters. Why do I want to do that? Because there's obviously way more money involved in holding and acquiring Bitcoin than there is any dollar bills of any kind. I don't care what kind they are. They can be commission dollars. They can be US dollars. They can be British pounds on paper from the ATM. I don't care what dollars they are. They, in my mind, need to go back to work and make me Bitcoins. And this company, this mechanism, this system is brilliant because it allows me to do that. I can make USDTs even elsewhere. Maybe I've got another project rolling like many people do, right? We're multitasking and multi-project people today. So Andy's got his irons and a few fires. He's bringing in some USDT elsewhere. He's going to bring it back here, deposit those proceeds from that platform and put it into this mechanism, and he's going to buy more boosters. Walter too. Other people are already doing this, guys. Marcos is doing that too. He had some income from some other brands and he brought it in here in USDT and bought more boosters. So people are getting smart. Remember that chart we used to make, Walter, where we had, you know, a few different platforms and then we took the proceeds of profit from there and ran that all into another platform and then we did more. We were doing that before. You remember that, Walter? We've done that for years actually, right? Yeah. Now, like if we had that same scenario today, we had ABC platform and we're making income there and we bring it all in and we buy more boosters with that, what would be the spreadsheet on that, Andy? Like that starts to get insane now, right? Like it gets crazy, right? And we
it's
can do
already
that
insane, Jan. When you let the numbers multiply out, it's already insane.
It is like there's just so much of a powerful engine here of economy. And you know, again, it's our job to communicate that, coach everyone and educate. And it's also our job to use it. Like the company's here and the system is here for us to use to grow our wealth. This is why we're here. Nobody comes to crypto to be a loser. Everyone comes to crypto to be a winner. But if you don't partner yourself and situate yourself in the right vehicle, you're going down the loser highway on the wrong way. And so many people we know are doing that. So we need to help them turn their car around and come with us. Like we have a mechanism and a vehicle of success here. And it's obvious to me. And it was kind of obvious in the first 30 minutes to me. And that's, again, Super Mario bought 100K boosters in his first 30 minutes too. So some people say to us, hey, you guys are smart guys, you know, well, cool, I guess we are. But we can identify, we can see the value, and we know what we're doing here. So I know that I want to have as many boosters as I can. Now, I go to the launch event, and I've got 42 boosters, right? And I think I'm one of the big dogs. Well, I'm not. I've got people in our downline that have more boosters than me, and we just don't know that some guys had 80, other guys had 150. I didn't even know. Like I didn't even know, and they don't speak up, and they don't want anyone to know, right? But they got 150 boosters, Andy. Like I was shocked. He's like, look at my phone. I'm like, wow, bro, you're killing me. I thought I was doing good with 42, right? Like I can't believe it kind of thing. And so people are embracing this. They're smart. They're getting this. They understand what we have here. And they're growing like crazy, right? And so don't underestimate what we're doing. In fact, get more and more aggressive about what we're doing. Get out there, show people, you know, turn over every stone, talk to everyone hiding behind every tree. Get out there and just don't be afraid of no thank yous. Get out there and show everybody what we have. Get everyone looking at this. Get everyone coming to the Zooms because because the more and more people that open their eyes to this, they're happy. They're really surprised at the quality and everything that's going on here. Today, I made 203 in referral income, 66, 75, 51, 25, 299, all that other stuff. So we've got lots of income there. And then we go down to register wallet. You can see I've made 57, 87, 2, 74, 28, 1, 63, 32, and 2. So again, I've got 912 to spend on boosters. Now, the register wallet is an automatic savings concept here, and some people still don't understand how beneficial that is. Andy, would you just agree with me on this or not? But what you've seen in all your back offices over history, it's all the networkers love to just whip out and withdraw everything, don't they? And then when they need the funds to be able to upgrade, you know, and move up to 1-star, 2-star like that, then they're scrambling. And I even had to lend one of our teammates a little bit of money for him to do that. So we see that. And so the forced savings in the register wallet, the bonus, the way this is structured, we call it this, it's allowing us to make sure we have funds so that we can put that towards more boosters and be able to upgrade, and we're not stuck later. And I really believe it's a good thing. And the company, again, is smart. They understand networkers, they understand, you know, what they go through, and they've given us a mechanism again to curtail those styles that have like screwed us in the past, right? And then now we can stay financially fit and have the funds to move up the ranks and move forward. So again, do you agree with me that most people take out every last penny and then they're wondering how they're going to upgrade next week, you know?
Yeah, I think it's a bigger picture than that, John. I think most people don't understand how to strategize. You know, they think, well, I do this and do that, then I make some money. But they don't look at the big picture. They don't look at the long-term picture. They don't put things in place now early enough to have the success later. Then when they get the chance of success later, it's